So here we are, hiking up there. Mount Eldon Lookout. It's about 6.8 mile trail. Hiked it before, not for a few years though. I'm hoping that the weather will stay dry because it's been raining a lot. And we'll have a nice hike and a great view of Flagstaff. So now we're climbing. We are on the right trail. For a moment, I think we strayed off it slightly, but we're on the right trail. Heading up. Flagstaff down there. Power on is on today. Okay, we're almost there. Here we go. Elevation 9,299. There's Flagstaff below. We're trying to hold steady. It's just after 11 o'clock and now we're descending. It's I-40 down there. Steps. Trick is not to fall. So here we are, not far from Indian Gardens, or Havasupai Gardens as it's apparently now known. And it looks like they're doing some pipeline work. Of course, they didn't drive those things down here. They would have had to chopper them and drop them. Okay, we've had some rain today. Fortunately, I was in the restroom when it rained. Saw the kaibab look like it soaked so far on the Bright Angel. Looks like we've been able to avoid the rain. So I'm hoping that it stays that way. And lots of thunder. See down at Plateau Point, although it's closed, and we're not going that way because it's a big detour. The plus side to these storms is it's way cooler today than last time I hiked. The high at the bottom is supposed to be 106 today, which is a lot cooler than last year, but with these storms right now, I don't know. I don't think it probably will be that high. It's actually quite cool. No idea what the temperature is, but it feels pretty cool right now. Don't walk across that. As you can see, the sky is dark in places, some dark clouds, as long as they drop somewhere else, not on me. But we'll see. Looks like North Kaibab's getting a lot, but I'm not hitting that till tomorrow, so I'm hoping that tomorrow, particularly with an early start, hopefully we'll have a dry hike up the North Kaibab. Well, this is definitely a contrast to last year. It's raining and it's windy. I'm hoping we don't get a lot of rain, but it seems like the wind's changed direction, because I'm sure the clouds are heading north, heading south, and now they're going north. So I hope we don't get too much precipitation. I don't want to get soaked or have to get up on the rain gear, but it won't be the first time if I have to do that. So we're trying to make a way ahead of the weather. You can probably hear it's getting pretty windy. You can see the trees blowing. So at least it makes for a very cool hike, although it did say 100 degrees at Indian / Havasupai, as they now call it, gardens. So we'll see how the weather takes us in the direction of Fana Ranch. It looks clearer, which is good. I hope the weather is calm when I get there, so I can put up my tent. Not any problems. So we're just around about halfway. We have about 5 miles to go. It's almost 4 o'clock. We hope to be down at the river, across the river, around about 6 o'clock ish, maybe a little after. Anyway, so okay, we're shouting this little ledge right now, which is not a great idea if it's thunder and lightning, but keep us dry from the rain. So we'll let the rain pass, and then we'll keep on moving. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but there was some thunder in there. So right now the rain stopped, so we're gonna keep them moving. Well, the clouds don't look great, but they're pretty high, so I'm hoping they won't drop a whole lot. The water running down there. Storm clouds. Plenty of thunder rolling around. About to hit the Devil's Corkscrew. There it is. It's windy. Wow, what a contrast this time last year. Of course, I think the heat wave came early. It was like a couple of weeks ago. It's really, really hot out here, and it's cooled off a little bit. Storm season. Come a little early. Final push, final section, the river walk trail. So we gotta ascend first, then we'll drop down to the silver suspension bridge. Cross that, past the restroom, and a Bright Angel campground. Almost there. Looking forward to it. And there it is, the mighty Colorado River. Looking kind of chocolatey right now. Wow, there we have it. Over yonder, Silver Suspension Bridge. Enough farther to go. Finally sent to the bridge. And we're almost there. Looking forward to some ice cold lemonade. And there it is. We are almost there. Almost at the Silva Suspension Bridge. Looks like they're doing work down here too. Love the sound of the river. Pretend this is sped up for that giant running. There we are, Bright Angel Campground, Fana Ranch. And here we are, once again, as I say every time I cross this bridge, once again we're crossing over the mighty Colorado River on the Silva Suspension Bridge. No matter how many times I do this, I can't get enough of it. I really can't. Just can't get enough of being here. I just love this place. Here we are. Silva Suspension Bridge. Done. Almost there. Catch you at the campground. So, this is a campground. It's a group site. Another group site. And they got the shelter too. Bright Angel Creek. We just find an empty site. I guess there should be loads. Okay, so we're at Cottonwood Campground right now. It's 6:04 in the morning. Got here an hour ago, taking a nap. Made pretty good time. And soon we're hit the trail and head to the room. It's nice and cool this morning. So we've left Cottonwood Campground a little whiles ago. Next stop is Manzanita. Should be a last stop for water. As Supaiton is out. And last stop for a restroom until Supaiton. Starting to get busy. I love the sound of roaring water. I could sit and look at that all day, but we gotta make miles. Sun's coming up. Still in the shade for a while. We're gonna get hit by the sun time we get as far as roaring springs turn off. But it's nice and cool right now. There it is, the bridge to Manzanita. There's the one over there. That's the helipad on the roof of that building. There it is. Down Creek. Up Creek. Will there be anybody here? Squirrel. Here we have Manzanita. Scram, squirrel. Look at that ugly thing. Too much human food. Not dead yet. That's good. Okay, let's get some water and have a little break. Oh, we just left Manzanita Falls, Manzanita. There's lots of hikers coming down. Although it looked like day hikers were some of them staying at Phantom Ranch. But I don't have a lot of gear. Now, last 6 miles, steepest section. There are some flat sections along the way, but steepest sections are coming up. It's just about 8 o'clock. It's gonna start hotting up. It's just so majestic. Didn't I just see that? This is a brutal hike to do as your first hike of your hiking season. Well, the Eldon was technically my first hike, but it was like a 3-hour hike. Well, this was last year, but it's hot. Probably hotter today because I don't think there's any storms forecast today. Okay, up them steps we go. It's a lot of geckos. Huge amount. I've never seen this many before. And some that are, well, bigger than I've seen before. They're everywhere. Or as Bodie would say, everywhere. It's more than everywhere. My shadow goes wherever I go. Weird, huh? Didn't that gecko just commit suicide? Didn't he just jump? Look at that guy. A little water on the trail. I guess because of all those storms. Look, there's another one. Yeah, he's striking. Shadow's still here. We tried to lose him, but I tried to push him off the edge, but it didn't work. Ow, just got poked in the head. Not by my shadow, but by a branch. Ugh. There we have the last bridge. The last bridge we have to cross in the canyon. I'm not sure what the name of this bridge is. It's just, I know it's the bridge below Supai Town, which is up there somewhere. The slot canyon goes all the way down. So all the way whence we've come. Oh, we still got to get right up there. It's the Coconino overlook. You can kind of see up there. And that's not even the rim. I think it's about 2.4 miles from here, 1.7 from Supai Town. I think it's another 0.7 to the bridge here. This is the steep section. A little further up, the trail gives out during the winter. It's not all water always running down here, but there it is right now. Okay, upwards and onwards. Yeah.
And that's one of those no tail rotors on it, so you don't have to come down, and now she is gone. Yeah, those are hot little helicopters. Compared to the old bells and the new bells. I wonder if they got a pipeline figuring out how to fix this thing. turned on the water today, and I wonder if it was just for, they'll see where it's going.
Here we are, driving through Death Valley. However, we're at elevation at the moment. Not sure how high, maybe 3,000 feet. We're going to get below sea level where there will be no vegetation. It's 106 Fahrenheit right now. No, 107. Furnace Creek is 13 miles. Lone Pine is under 20. Eek! Oh, I know where this is. A turning to bad water up here, which is the lowest point at 232 feet below sea level, but it's too far out the way. One day, maybe I get to go there. There it is. Bad water, the lowest point in the United States of America. We are now at sea level. Below sea level. Texas Springs, that's here too. Y'all didn't know that. Texas Springs is in Death Valley. Furnace Creek, elevation 190 feet below sea level. That's Furnace Creek. The ranch at Death Valley. I'd love to stop, but can't. Got too far to go. It's a campground here at Furnace Creek. So you can see it's very busy. We're still dropping down, so I don't know how far we get to down here. I don't think there's a sign, but we've passed Furnace Creek at 190 below, and we're still dropping down. Okay, so we're walking along Big Pine Creek. I think we're at least at 8,500 feet. This is really pretty. It's like 77 degrees up here, 97 down in the valley. Cabins up there. That is so pretty. Sierras are sure beautiful. Look at that. So we take on the South Fork Trail, the shorter one. The trail's up in this part of the Sierras. The trails out of Big Creek do not join up with any others. They all dead end. So this should be a fairly short hike today. I don't want anything tiring, as I gotta go up over Baxter tomorrow. And from what I hear, it's gonna be a killer. So take it easy today. So we just crossed there. We're on our way back. We didn't get to any of the two lakes up here due to the fact that I did not come equipped for some serious creek crossings, and I got no poles. I don't have any water shoes or anything with me, so I decided to turn back. I don't want to get my shoes wet before tomorrow, even though I'm not going to want tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll have everything I need for creek crossings. Baxter Lake. Up there, well, you can't quite see the pass, but that's the way up to the pass. I have to say without any doubt, the hike up the Baxter Pass was the toughest hike I've ever done in my life. It took 14 hours to get to where we are, which is about 8.7 miles. At the speed of half a mile an hour. The trail was incredibly hard to find. If I hadn't met up with two super nice people who had GPS, because I didn't, I would have never found the trail at the third creek crossing. It was completely hidden. It just could not be seen. Heck, a lot of bushwhacking, a lot of scree fields, a lot of very, very sketchy trail, very narrow, absolutely brutal hike. It's about 12 o'clock the next day, and I'm just about heading out. I'm gonna head down to Dollar Lake. Don't know how much far I'm gonna go. Yeah, hike yesterday was brutal. Couldn't eat. We just had a meal now, which is pretty good. So, very beautiful, but the most brutal hike ever in order to get here. And the mosquitoes are terrible. Hope the video some more. Didn't really hardly any coming up just because the hike was brutal. It's just so brutal. Anyway, we're gonna get ready to get out of here and hopefully see some more lakes. Okay, so we're heading back up to Baxter Pass. This trail is steep, it's rugged, and the mosquitoes are still with me. My face is swollen from mosquito bites, and we're in a head net now, but they got to me yesterday. I'm very sore with mosquito bites. This trail is hard to follow. One more night halfway down the trail and we're out of here. This has been the least fun backpacking adventure I've ever had. This route is impossible to do without GPS. It just cannot be done. Not unless Sony produces a very, very large scale detailed map, then maybe you could do it. But even you trying to use a map and compass, it just didn't work. According to the map, the trail to Dollar Lake looks like it runs north of Baxter Lake and heads north in line with the northern half of the lake. But it doesn't. It crosses down to the southern side. So it's because the scale is just not small enough to be able to tell. So anyway, the trail is that way. I'm sure you can make it out on the video. Off we go. I don't know the name of this lake, but up there is Baxter Pass. Trail is just over there. Take it down in a minute. And then it's downhill all the way. All 12,381 feet, I think it is. Should be nice. One rugged trail, one harder route to follow, as I keep saying. First night here, there was a couple of guys here, but myself and the two people I was very fortunate to hook up with, we went down to Baxter Lake that way, and oh, it's nice and cool up here. I think we'll rest a while, and then we'll head over this pass and make our way back down, and then we'll stop. There's a nice little spot where we camp at, due to the fact that progress is very slow on this trail, and then we'll make it up tomorrow sometime. It's 10:31. So, way down yonder, I've come. It's all the way around the other side of that. That is Baxter Lake. And then I come from down there all the way up, right across the middle there, way over there. Now you can't see the little lake. And then all the way up here, just to here. And now once again, we are at Baxter Pass. Kings Canyon National Park, Baxter Pass. (12,320 feet). Right down over there is Owens Valley. That's 4,000 feet down there. So we've come up 8,000 feet. Spectacular, but this trail can't be done without GPS, so I'm stuck not being able to go any further. Last time I crossed here, this was all completely underwater. So this is Long Lake. was on this section of trail 5 years ago when it was completely snow-packed, that I fell somewhere around here because the snow was like here, and ripped open my leg on a rock. Or maybe no, it was 2019, not 18. And way over in the distance is Bishop Pass. 2019, this trail was also underwater, and I had to climb all the way along there, which was not fun, quite sketchy. So we're going up right now. I don't think this takes us straight to Baxter. Definitely doesn't take us to Baxter. To Bishop. Last time I hiked, it was in so much snow. Finding the trail's really hard, but I'm sure this drops down again before it goes up to Bishop Pass. Right here we have a waterfall cascading from the pass that we're still nowhere near. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. Neat little bridge. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. It's just amazing. What the heck, do some snow. Look at that. I don't have crampons with me or micro spikes today, so I hope I don't need them. You can see the trail over there. What those are for. Side trail. Must be to a camp spot. I climb up to Bishop Pass. To say, and we still gotta go up. Okay, here we have the snowfield we gotta cross. just look at the way the water sparkles. It's so blue, so pretty. Another water crossing. Fortunately, on this hike, you don't need to get your feet wet. Look how clear that is. My toe wet. Last time I came in here, this whole area was covered in thick snow. There was no vegetation here whatsoever. And here we have Long Lake again. This little bridge. Rooney. Now this has got water flowing down it. 5 years ago, this was under about a foot of water, at least. This whole trail along here. Here we have it. Southern part of Long Lake. Ain't it pretty?
Okay, so I'm in a cable car or gondola going up the top of Mammoth Mountain. I'm in here all on my own, which is awesome. Wasn't cheap though, 45 bucks, but probably never gonna do it again, so. Here we go. Not even quite at the top. Cheney's winters are pretty scratched because they're plastic, but we're going up still. This is so cool. Look at that. It's like a pool or a man-made pond or lake. down. I can't believe, actually, I hiked higher than this mountain yesterday. Apparently it's only just over 11,000 feet. I thought it would be higher, but it's not. So anyway, that's pretty cool. But we're going down. Oh, this one's got clearer windows. Wow. Still pretty awesome. Now we're probably about 8.5 the bottom. And we came from up there. So here we are once again kayaking, except for this time we're not on Woodlands Lake, but Twin Lakes in the Sierras. And that's the view we got. Anyway, so we're gonna head over to the waterfall over there. Okay, here we are. It's my pal. Ta-da! My kayak, my feet. So we're in Mammoth right now, Twin Lakes. We're gonna head over to the bridge all the way down there, and there's a waterfall right behind it. There we go, just about to see it. And then it's actually a road right behind us. Oh, what a beautiful place to go kayaking. Should be a great morning. Well, we're gonna get back to paddling, and great day.
it's my last morning before I gotta, well, it's more technically my last morning, but I'm gonna be heading out before 8 a.m. So this is my last day to hike, and we're still up in Mammoth, heading to Mammoth Mountain. Now we've been there once already, but we cheated and took the gondola, so today we're hiking it. Right now we're at a place called the Lava Tube, although apparently it's not the result of lava, but that's what it's called. Anyway, it's a little sketchy around here, and apparently it's a very sketchy place to ski, but people do in the winter. So let's see if we can get a good look at it. Sketchy soil. There's Horseshoe Lake below. We were hiking around that yesterday afternoon. Oh. Dragon's Back Trail, Mammoth Mountain Summit, 1.5. That's where we're going. 7 Lakes Point Loop, 7 Lakes Point. I guess we're on that way. Twin, Mary, Mimi, George, Horseshoe, McLeod. Just a little mountain, 11,053 feet. Just a little mountain.